Picture the United States exactly as it is tonight. Every window lit, every city glowing. Now imagine this country without Black Americans. They did not come here chasing a dream. They arrived in 1619, in chains. And still from that injustice, and far beyond it, they shaped every corner of this nation. Watch what happens when you take it all away. One by one, the lights begin to go out. Begin with the wars. Remember this date, August 29th, 1778. 1st Rhode Island Regiment Black soldiers who held the line at the Battle of Rhode Island. If the line broke, the Continental Army's retreat could have become a massacre. Black soldiers have fought in every American conflict since the Revolution. The Buffalo Soldiers, the Harlem Hellfighters, the Tuskegee Airmen. Doris Miller, who took up the guns at Pearl Harbor. Colin Powell, who rose to lead them all. Remove them, and the nation defends itself with fewer heroes and far longer odds. Now the hospitals go dim. Without Charles Drew, who built the first large-scale blood banks, without Daniel Hale Williams, among the first to operate on the human heart, without Vivian Thomas, whose hands solved the riddle of the failing newborn, without Patricia Bath, whose invention gave sight back to the blind. The tools that save lives every single day are simply gone. Every day, life flickers and fades. Take Lewis Latimer's filament, the one that made the light bulb last. Garrett Morgan's traffic signal and his life-saving smoke hood. Frederick Jones's refrigeration is the reason fresh food can cross a continent. Marie Van Britten Brown's home security system. Mark Dean's design inside the personal computer. All of it erased. The person who created the math that reached the stars is wiped away. Katherine Johnson, Dorothy Vaughan, and Mary Jackson, the women who charted the path that carried Americans into orbit and brought them safely home. George Washington Carver, who rebuilt the soil of the South. Without them, the launch pad falls silent, and the ground itself goes missing. Enslaved hands and bodies built the United States Capitol and the White House. The labor they were never paid for enabled a young nation to rise. Take that away, all of this, and the country has nothing left to stand on. Then the music stops. Jazz, blues, gospel, rock and roll, soul, hip-hop. The American sound that the whole world sings back is a Black American invention. Silence it, and the country loses its voice. Even freedom shrinks. The Civil Rights Movement forced America to honor its own promises of the vote, equal protection, and dignity under the law, not for some, but for every citizen of every color. Without it, the entire nation is less free. But none of this is hypothetical. Every light you just watched go dark is real and still burning. America was built, defended, healed, and inspired by Black Americans. This is not a country without them. There never was one.